Right, so hello everyone and welcome back to The Southern Driver. You're going to ignore the fact I'm holding the microphone because I can't clip it to my shirt. We weren't planning to film. However, we're currently going to basically a barbecue for Supercars. I think it's organised by some Porsche Owners Club. And Em, if you were to tilt the camera to the front of the car, please. As you can see, we have a GT4 in front of us. And behind us, we have a 911 of some variety and a Ferrari Roma. So we're already in good company, and we've already seen the 296 GTS, I believe, and another 911, which I think might have been a GT because it had a big wing. So we're about 20-30 minutes away maybe. The traffic's terrible. So this is the quick little intro. We're now going to roll the channel intro, and then we'll be there. And I'm going to put this microphone down now. No, right, we're just general parking, which is down. That's the supercar parking. We're in here. Right, we are here. I don't know what M got on camera as we came in, but yeah, so there's a Porsche club and a Ferraris club, and there's also just loads of other supercars. So on the other side of this basically hedge is the general car park, supercar parking, I think, and then further on the other side is where the Ferraris are. So we're gonna have a look around and see what's here basically. Let's go.
Baby, meet me in the dark. Keep it moving, keep it sharp. Hands up when the kick goes low. Hold that look and let it show. Coming back when the floor starts shaking. Tell me now, is your heart still racing? Walk one more turn in the room goes thin. That room pull you back in. Baby, meet me in the dark. Keep it moving, keep it sharp. Hands up when the kick goes low. Hold that look and let it show. Coming back when the floor starts shaking. Tell me now, is your heart still racing? Walk one more turn in the room goes thin. That room pull you back in.
Right, so we are in the main event, and this is the main star of the show actually. This is a GT3 Cup Car. I'm not actually sure who it's by. It says they're Revive race line. They've got a raffle on. You can win some hot laps and some VIP tickets to a race weekend, so it's sort of the main star of the show. But if we head over here, if M follows me basically, and if you want to get a nice shot of the car as we walk past, that'd be wonderful. Over here we have some cars from the dealerships in Colchester. So on the left we've got Porsche, and on the right we've got Corvette. Corvette have literally just opened up a dealership in Colchester City, about 10 seconds from the Porsche one. So we've got Em, you know your Corvette models better than I do. What are these?
Well, it's a C8, I can tell you that much. I don't know which one.
Okay, they're C8s.
I'm fairly sure this is because of my target box, but I'm not sure on it.
We're not sure on that. Oh, this one's just come into life. I didn't touch it, it wasn't me. Moving along.
Yeah.
We've got two 911s, that one being a Targa top, I'm pretty sure, and this one being a Carrera 4S, which has a list price of £153,000 and $349. I can sell a kidney and finance the rest for the rest of my life, and I might just afford it. I do quite like that though. I'm not sure whether I prefer the Targa top with the brown leather or the 4S with the sunroof. I'm actually not sure. I don't know if the 75 GB is a Porsche thing or if that's specific to something.
I think it's probably because of the Colchester thing.
I don't think the Colchester deal has been in the 75. I mean, maybe, who knows. So I don't know if the 75 would come with the car when you buy it. Moving along, acting like I know what I'm on about, when I really don't. Behind the prestige supercar finance, we have the 296 GTS, I believe, the one that we followed in. And then we've got a McLaren, it's either a 720 or a 750S Spider. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. 720S. Oh, this is, and there's the Porsche that we followed in as well. That was with the 296.
From Southend, can I just add?
Are they?
Well, they came from Southend.
Well, yeah, we saw them pretty close to Southend, yeah. This is why I am terrified of PCP. And if you can get a zoom in on the poster in the window, cash price, we'll just call it 90,000, deposit of 26,800, 24 payments of £500, and your final payment at the end is 63 grand. No.
You learned that the hard way, don't you?
Yeah, I did PCP on an Audi A3 and didn't like it, so I don't earn that sort of money yet. YouTube will get big, I promise. Next to that, we have a GT4. I don't believe that is the RS. I'm not actually sure what the difference between the GT4 and the GT4 RS is, if I'm brutally honest.
I'd like to assume.
Huh?
I'd like to assume the big wing on the back.
Yes, possibly. This is a Taycan, I believe, but the non-shooting brake. 996 convertible or cabriolet. That is a 991 Targa, I believe.
Oh,
That sounded good, whatever that was.
that was in the centre door.
That, I think is that's a 997, I'm pretty sure. And this is a 987 Boxster, which is a car, there's a dog, there is a dog, which is a car I might actually be able to afford one day. You can sort of pick this up for the same sort of money that I pay for my TT, but I don't think you'd get an S. Moving along, GT3 RS. That is quite nice, isn't it? I like the, I don't know what you call it, but the sort of carbon shield on the rear wheels, if anyone can pick that up on the camera. That's quite, I've not seen that before.
I can, but I'm really not.
That's fine. I can edit it in post, hopefully. Moving along. Oh, hang on. We're going to stop, ladies and gentlemen, because of M. If you pan the camera behind us, we have an arrival.
It's quite busy, obviously. It's good turn.
Right, we in his way. So, I can cut bits of this out. Look at that. Now that is a beast.
She's thick.
That's one way to put it. Okay, we now have a 996. I'm not sure which one it is. I can't tell if I look at them, I'm not that good. But this is owned by Day Details. Day Details. We have a stand just there for M pans to come around. Moving along. Who is this? This is August Performance. If it's not August, they aren't selling cars, so this is a 1 month a year deal. GT3. If you want to know how I knew that, it says on the center hub of the center cap of the wheel. Moving along, 720S. They're doing what Audi do at the moment, which is very cheeky. They just give you a QR code to scan to sort of, once you're already, sort of in, you're there, and you might be more likely to buy it. I do quite like that colour and that aggressive front splitter.
Carbon fibre?
Carbon fibre, my good sir. And then, going along down here. past where we're going to leave M once we're done filming.
Yeah, I'm getting left here.
We have another 911 Targa. I think that's a 991.2. So
Fairly certain, yes.
I could be, because I think the 992 has the two levels of the light. Another 911 with a sunroof. I really don't know my models that well. I do apologise. There are probably people going, "Oh my God, you are getting these all wrong." And this is a 996 Carrera 4S, and I know it's a Carrera 4S because it said it on the back when we walked past a minute ago.
Look at the plate.
C2 4S. This is why M is observant and I'm not. Moving on, we're going to go into the car park just over there, minding the Renault that's parking next to us. And that's full of a bit of everything, so let's go and have a look. And we begin this car park with my second ever dream car after the Mark II 4 GT. This is the McLaren MP4-12C. Actually, if you've watched the first ever video on this channel, which is the Crown Cars and Coffee, I'm pretty sure this is the same one, and the guy who owns it commented, so hello again if you're watching this. Nice to see your car again. I'm still very jealous. Moving along, we have a Huracan Spider. I'm not quite sure if it's a special Huracan or if it's just a standard one, but it's still a Huracan. This one, this was an Evo. We had a look earlier. This is a Huracan Evo, as opposed to the STO, which I have seen one of those in the Unit 7 video. If you watch that, they're a bit more crazy. Next to that, an Aventador Spider, which I'm pretty sure again might be one from the Crown's Cars and Coffee video. They're actually the reason I found that this event was on, because they were advertising it, but I don't think it's done by them. Next to that, GT4 RS. In fact, I think to answer our question earlier, the RS might be the one that gets the two-tone bonnet, but I could be wrong. Another Corvette. I don't know my Corvette models that well, I do apologise. That was a Boxster. This is a 911 ST. I know that because of the decal on the door and the fact that the plate starts with ST.
I'm proud of you, Tommy. You learned.
If you're wondering how many brain cells I have, it's probably less than 63. This is a Martini Boxster S. If I save really hard, possibly, maybe, one day. This is an A5. No, yeah, it is. I don't know why, but A5. It's a Jag. We like a Jag. I actually quite like the colour on that, especially with the cream interior. Is it an XF? I think it might be an XF. I could be wrong. XK.
It's an XK.
This is a Revelto that just rocked up. I really like the interior on that actually. Those are some nice seats. F8 Spider. Funny that I know what that is. The deadliest track weapon on the planet.
2011.
GT3 RS. I actually quite like that. It's kind of understated, but still shouts at you because it's a GT3 RS. That is also a GT3, but I'm not sure if it's an RS. I will get better with my models at some point. I promise you all, people, I promise you all. Moving along, we have an old Land Rover. Is it a Defender?
Yeah.
Defender. I believe that's a 991. Yeah, 2011, so 991, 911. 718 Spider. I believe another 991. I quite like the colour on that one. Look at that. See, this is even more, I don't know. I know it's an old 911. It says CS, which I'm saying sounds like Club Sport by the looks of it. And I'm not sure what that LU something TGEK look technic. I don't know. Someone will know what that is, and someone can tell me in the comments that it's probably quite special and that I'm silly for not knowing. Next to that, however, Cayman. I like a Cayman. Again, another car that maybe I could afford, but I would want one post 2009 because I don't want to deal with an engine rebuild. Same issue with the 996 Boxster. I don't fancy an engine rebuild. I do not have the money for that. Just the truth. I am poor.
You got a car in white, so therefore you're not as poor as you think.
I have £10 on my name.
That's £10 more than me. How does that make you feel?
I'm poor, M is broke. We don't belong here. We were going to go up that way, but we've sort of circumnavigated over here now.
Someone ruined my dream, but fine.
981 Cayman. Next to a GT3. I'm not sure which one that is. I'm pretty sure it's a GT3. We're going to assume it's a GT3. Another Targa. 997. Again, maybe, you know, obtainable one day, but again, post 2009. Thank you very much. Another GT3. People, is it orange or red? We were having this debate earlier. I would say it's on the line.
Right, so if you look from here, on the camera it looks orange, and in real life it looks orange. So, that means it must be orange.
Yes, the plate says yes.
So, therefore the plate agrees with me. It's orange.
This is a 991. I like the teddy bear. Get the teddy bear in shot, please, Mr. M.
There's a Porsche Club teddy bear.
Thank you. Yeah, I think they're the people who organise this. Again, we have a lovely 997 next to a very nicely spec'd M. What was it?
It's a Panamera.
Panamera. Thank you.
Which one do you know?
Blue one. That's about as sophisticated as we get on this channel. Why, is there something special that you need to tell me? Oh, it's a GTS.
There we go. Got there in the end.
It says it on the side. 997, I believe that's a turbo. I think that's a turbo.
Have you seen the turbo?
Let's go and have a look. 987 Boxster with pet carrier. So someone's brought their pet here. I respect that. Oh.
Can't really get it, but yeah.
It is in there, I promise.
Yeah, I promise.
The second deadliest weapon.
Do you know what it is?
Yeah, that is the Ferrari Mini Concept leaked in 2009, mate. It's actually got a hybrid V6 in the back, I reckon. There's no rear seat, it's just a V6 transverse in the back, hybrid. Exactly. Ferrari F8. Lotus Emira, which are actually growing on me quite a lot. Although I believe they're changing the gearboxes you get with them, and one of them's going to be a 4-speed in the new ones. Don't ask me how that works, I don't want to know. The car that apparently I'm buying here, according to her, is that an Esprit? Or is it in a Lan? No, it's not in a Lan. A Lan's a little Yes. Again,
the other channel called.
we don't talk about that one.
Oh,
The people are not here for motorbikes, they're here for cars.
Yes, but it has been seen.
The Southern Biker. We're back. We still haven't discussed what or figured out what these are. But the Lotuses and they're cool. I believe that's a DB9. I could be wrong, but I think it's a DB9. It is, I can see it says DB9 in the back.
But it's a V12.
Yeah, listen to me.
Which is good, we're like a V12. Next to that, a more modern Aston Martin. Again, not entirely sure which one it is, but someone will tell me, I'm sure. Probably call me an idiot in the process. And we finish off this ride with another Corvette. I think you are right, a lot of them do seem to be like, I don't know if they're spiders.
Well, I'm fairly sure most of them have removable tops.
Yeah, I don't know if it's a hard removable top, but just the top bit, or if it is a full-on convertible.
Top. It's like a hard top. No, it's actually no. This one's a convertible.
Oh yeah, maybe they are different then.
So this one's an actual Spider.
There must be a proper coupe, but I don't think there's one here. Not that I've seen anyway. We're now going to move down this way. Vantage. We're starting with Fox Vantage. There's a 360 model that way, but we shall go and have a look at the Ferraris in a bit. They're over the fence that way. GTR Nismo, the R35. 24 hours of the Mans stickers. So I'm guessing it's been and visited. Maybe even been on the track, I'm not sure. This is a Maserati. I should know what these are because I've seen a few videos on these, but I can't remember them for the life of me. But I actually do quite like these, but again, Maserati have a reputation, don't they? Another DB9, I believe.
Yeah, but this one's not a V12.
Is it not?
No, it's just a V8.
Ah, I see. Oh, there's the GT4 that we followed in. We thought we couldn't find this one. GT04 Moi. We have two lovely old 911 cabriolets. Again, we need Riley here. He would know this actually.
I mean, he works on them.
He works restoring our Porsches like this.
He's literally the one who works on them.
911 Targa. Another more modern 911. GTS, not a GT3. What are we saying?
6.7.
I should have known that was coming. If you would like to unsubscribe for M's 6.7 joke, I fully understand.
Yeah, but they can't hear it.
But I have now explained it.
They can just see it.
718 Boxster. Very nice. And what we're going to do is do this properly, but now I'm going to go back up to the top of that row and do it properly so the sun isn't in the way. So, fade. I can tell you with certainty that this is a 911 Carrera 4S 991 because it says Carrera 4S on the back. Otherwise, I wouldn't have a clue. It's also the cabriolet. Moving on, we have what is known by many names: 12 cylinder, Deutschle-Cylindere. I'm probably butchered that. Or I think probably one of the final V12s Ferrari is going to do from what I've heard people say. And as Em pointed out, the Ferrari logo is probably hand painted at about a £10,000 optional extra because Ferrari. Moving on, another 911. Does it say on the seats what this one is? I can't see.
You can't cheat this one.
I can't cheat this one, but it's some sort of 911 that looks very nice and very snazzy. Same as this one. This is a GTS. That one doesn't have a spoiler, so GTS, and I'm going to just imagine Carrera 4, could be wrong. We have.
Now it's not in focus.
Did not. Oh,
There we go, great.
camera's playing up. 718 Boxster. There's a drone. Another old 911, very nice, very snazzy. SUV. I'm not saying any more. What is it? A Macan, you said?
Well, it could be a Macan, but I think it's a Cayman.
A Cayenne.
Cayenne.
You said Cayman.
Cayenne.
That is a Cayman though. Another 911 with teddy bear. 718 Cayman and 981 Boxster. Very nice. And with that, that is everything in this sort of gravelly big car park. We're now going to go over the hedge and see the Ferraris, which are next door, which is literally, I'm not joking because we had a quick Skype, you're just walking into someone's back garden. So I promise you we're not trespassing. That is where the Ferraris are, in someone's back garden. So let's go. So, welcome to the Ferraris Owners Club, the Essex area group as stated on the banner. And we are beginning on someone's front driveway. The California T. I quite like the California, but I prefer the original to the T. I think they shrunk the headlights a little bit too much, but that's just my opinion. I also think the California T might have been the first Ferrari, or at least the first Ferrari in a while to get turbocharging, but don't quote me on that.
Oh yeah, still on the holiday.
Moving on. That is a 488 with Pudsey Ferrari. I like that. Welcome. I hope you're hearing that. You are welcome. We're all welcome, even though I'm poor. 328 GTS. That is quite a nice little classic actually. It's quite small as well, quite narrow, which is quite sweet.
Public service announcement, okay? I don't want to make too many of these. We have a credit card, a Lloyds Bank credit card.
Someone has lost a Lloyds Bank credit card. F430. I do really like the F430s. Although, weirdly enough, the 360 is actually the one that's more of a, like, memorable to me because of Outrun Coast to Coast. If you know, you know. That was a good game. 430 Spider. Actually, I'm gonna have a look. Are these manuals? F1. They're both F1s. We will see if there's a manual, because there's a few more. Moving along. 296. These are really growing on me. Not I'll ever afford one, but they're really growing on me. This 612, I think. Could be wrong. I think it's a 612. It's quite a big four-seater sort of Grand Tourer thing. Very cool, very classy. This is the first time I've seen one in person. They look better in person than they do in pictures, and I also don't mind the full red interior, which is weird for me. My car just has receipts, no more. Is this another 328? Could be, could not. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna look around the back. It is a 308 GTS, so I'm gonna assume the 328 came afterwards. That's my guess. The maths is mathing. Ferrari Roma, which has just been replaced with the Ferrari Amalfi, if I'm correct. Moving along. Not a Ferrari. Reveal from the bush, I like that. Not a Ferrari, that is a McLaren. Is that it's a 5-something? 570S Spider.
We got there in the end. I don't know why you needed to do that. That's really disappointing.
What?
You didn't know this was a 570S.
It says 9S OS, so technically it should be a 900S. The maths is not mathing anymore. 458, V8 is OKF.
He is from London, if I'm not mistaken.
I'm going to read you an inspirational quote that I've just noticed. Money may not bring you happiness, but I'd rather cry in a Ferrari than a bus. The Ferrari Owners Club, ladies and gentlemen. I actually think that's quite funny, to be fair.
Enough, I think I've got a picture of this in London from when I was little.
Fair enough. I'd say, these came out in what, 2009? I think so, it's about that, yeah. Moving along, Ferrari 360 Modena. I haven't seen one of these in person in a long time. I do really like that. Is it a manual? It is! It's a gated manual one. Because I believe on these, the split is like 50-50 between F1 and manual, and then the 430 it's more F1. Fun fact, apparently, there are about 30 of these in the world, I think. I'm quoting JM here from what I remember. The sunroof. I would want the sunroof. I love a sunroof. Not that I've ever had a car with a sunroof, but I do want one with a sunroof. Hey, you know, cuzzy. 296 GTS, I believe. I believe the GTS is the convertible one. 21, fun. You get some funny little plates because they can afford them, I guess. Moving on, I'm still looking for a TTS plate for my car that makes sense. The Deutsche Trindre is revving, or at least it was. We have another 308. This one's a GTB, not a GTS. I quite like the yellow one actually, it's quite nice. That plate is proper tucked in. I wonder if you can do some dodgy things with some speed cameras on that one. Next up, another 430 Spider. Let us see, F1 or manual. F1. For those who don't know, if you don't know Ferraris, you know less than me. F1 is the automatic, but it's a single clutch, not a dual clutch. 355 GTS. I really like these. I believe Jeremy Clarkson once said that one of the 355 variants is the best car ever made. Another 430 Spider. You already know what I'm about to check. Also F1. Next to that, I actually like the blue on this. Another 12-cylinder Deutsche Trindre. Flame me in the comments. I'm sure someone's going to say I'm not saying it right. F12 Berlinetta. I do quite like these. Although, M, if I'm correct, you prefer the 812? He's nodding.
I'm fairly sure the F12. I don't know if the F12 replaced them.
No, 812 is after the F12, I'm pretty sure. And then we have a Portofino, which I believe replaced the California and then was replaced by the Roma Spider, if I'm correct. Could be wrong. And then finally, oh, I know we've got some more up the top as well. Another 430 Spider. Again, we're checking. F1. I'm determined. I mean, I think there's only one more 430 here. I'm hoping it's a manual. So let's go and check. Fasts. Fasts. I like that. 430 Spider. Drum roll, please. Oh no. Oh no, it's an F1. We have failed in finding a manual. However, M, get that engine shot. That is a nice engine. There you go. You may need to play around with the settings to get that to show up.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna show up, man. I'm not gonna lie.
Don't forget you got the CPL as well. There we go. Beautiful. And then next to that, in fact, you know what? Get the interior as well, since we can get a good look around this one. You could just go over the window, boss.
Yeah, well, where's the fun in that?
Okay, make it more challenging for yourself. Why not?
Listen, it's fun. Okay?
And then we have a Portofino. Is this one an M? It is Portofino M. Just a complete clarification there. But yeah, that is everything that I've seen turn up. What we might do is on our way out, we'll check the car park that we parked here because a few things have gone in there that can't get in here. But I think with that, it's time for a drink and some food because we're thirsty, it's hot, and I'm hungry. Food time.
A few minutes later.
It's time for food and drink. Chippies. You didn't get a burger? Let down. Let me see that. Oh yeah. That's a burger. Got a bunch of stuff in it. I don't know if I'm gonna eat, but let's get it. Chip.
That's good then. You can just
A few inches later.
Right, and with that, we're done. That was actually pretty cool. Other than the burger was £18, there's a Porsche trying to get through, bless. We are in the way. Since you're there, Em, get a shot of the GT3. That's parked just down from us. T's in the way. She's always in the way. That's pretty sweet, pretty sick. But yeah, with that, we've had a look around everything. I've really enjoyed myself. Em, have you enjoyed yourself?
Very good time.
Tia? Tia is happy. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed. I do apologise for all the models I probably got wrong. The models that I have just got wrong. I'm learning, okay? I'm learning. But yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching. This has been, I don't really know what to call it, but this is the Galvin Green Man. It's just north of Chelmsford. It's been organised by the Essex Porsche Owners Club, I believe. So yeah, it's a free event. It's pretty cool. With that, ta-ta.